Okay, good morning everyone. It's about 6:30 or so, and our zero-star accommodations here at the what is this, Courtyard by Marriott? Our accommodations worked out okay. There was a torrential downpour all night last night. We probably got at least 5 inches of rain here last night. Horrible storm, lightning, no wind, just really heavy rains. But yeah, just stay dry for the most part. The floor of my tent inside is wet. I already zipped it up. I can't show you. Maybe I can show you. Oh, can you see? Yeah, a little bit you can see. I've apparently got some pinhole leaks in the roof of this thing. I know about this one, which was fireworks damage. It's taped up. It's not leaking through there. But down toward that end, I'm wet inside. There's pooling of water down in the floor of the tent. But I'll sort that out. It's probably coming through the seams or something like that. But otherwise, this Mackinac Sunday too is doing pretty well. Flexible enough that I can set it up where I want as a tent or a hammock. It's doing okay. So anyway, I'm gonna pop the poles out of here and tear it down again. And pack up and get on the road because the rain is finally let up for a while. So at least we can get on the road and we'll see how it treats us for the rest of the day. Okay, well, good morning all. I recorded a very brief video on my phone before I tore down my stealth camp this morning, but didn't really do anything else because we had a lot of logistics and helping people out with GPSs and trying to do some other stuff, so I didn't record my outbound from the hotel. But this is what we're looking at today as I wipe off your view here. The weather is shit. There's no other word for it. It's just shit. It stormed all night last night. We had probably 4 or 5 inches of rain at least. I haven't looked at the rainfall totals, but it was coming down hard and heavy, about 2 inches an hour for many hours last night. We had a lot of thunder and lightning, and it was just pretty brutal. Stayed dry in the tent for the most part. Found a few more leaks apparently because I had a pool of water in the floor of the tent down toward the foot. I stayed dry on my sleeping pad, but I noticed all that water on the floor when I woke up this morning, so I'll have to sort that out. But little leaks here and there, no big deal. Pouring, yeah, that's a problem. So we're on the road today. We were examining the route, trying to figure out if there's any way to shortcut and avoid the Mackinac Bridge because it's wet, it's windy, and it's probably not going to be an ideal situation for motorcycles, especially these skinny little tires on the street cubs or super cubs, whatever, street tires, super cubs. I'll figure it out. It's going to be fun, but unfortunately there are checkpoints and bonus points that are right along that route, so if we skip them we lose out on points. So we're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to soldier on and hope for the best. We don't know what we're facing when we get there. I know I've got to go digging in my second layer of pockets underneath the rain pants here to get my money out for the bridge, but we'll sort that when we get there. So today is another almost 500-mile day. We're doing, I didn't look at it, I think it's 480, 490 something, so pretty much 500-mile day without wrong turns. So we'll hope for the best, and to top it all off, our comms are acting up this morning. We tried pairing in Scooter Chef behind us. He decided he wanted to ride with us today and try out our routing. I helped him sort out his Trick Tracks route on his GPS. He's got the same GPS, a Garmin Zumo 396, and it wasn't working. The route overlay wasn't showing up. So anyway, I'm going to get over here out of the fast lane and see if Adrian wants to do the same. We don't have comms right now. We could not get Scooter Chef's Pack Talk, sorry, not Pack Talk, Cardo Freedom 4. He's got the Freedom 4. It might not be the Freedom 4 Plus, but it doesn't have DMC mode, so we couldn't join him in DMC. We tried switching over to Bluetooth, adding him in. I got paired with him in Bluetooth, but I couldn't get the others paired up, so something happened there. And then now that Adrian and I have switched to DMC mode again, we can't find each other. And I even went through the pairing process, and it says pairing complete, but we still can't hear each other, so I don't know what's going on. I can play music, but yeah, we kind of need comms on a day like this, so we're gonna futz around with them later and see if we can make them work. We just needed to get on the road because we had already checked in, so that means the clock is running on the scoring. So we're just going to soldier on, use hand signals, and do the old way before there were GPSs and comms, Bluetooth comms, and we'll do the traditional way. So this is our day. We're looking at a slow, painful day of riding in the rain. It's not horribly cold right now, so that's a bonus. Welcome to the Great Lakes, I think. Yeah, this has got to be the Great Lakes. I don't know, one of the lakes. We're going to be kind of running around the perimeter of this for a little bit, getting up to the Mackinac Bridge. And I was voting for taking the ferry, but other people are saying no, if you do that you're going to lose the points, and the ferry is full. You have to book it in advance, and there's no spots, so we're stuck on the road. Welcome to day 4 torture of the Cannonball Run. Okay, well, welcome to somewhere in Michigan. I'm not sure where we are. Headed northward up toward the Mackinac Bridge, and we're in some little town here that's jumping, man. They got all kinds of stuff. We just passed a little open farmer's market back there. And we're doing okay for not having comms. We're just hand signaling to each other and trying to group together and run red lights when necessary. Because if we get separated, getting back to each other is going to be tough. Adrian is using Google Maps, and Scooter Chef and I are on the GPS with the trick tracks, and it's doing okay. I mean, that's the official route, but oftentimes Google Maps has given us shortcuts, and we took about a 5 or 6 mile detour shortcut a minute ago, and then it rejoins us back up to the route. And of course, all roads are going to lead to the same place, so we're doing okay. Scooter Chef stopped on the side of the road a second ago, and we kept going, and he just caught up to us, and he was saying, my map wasn't showing the route for a while, and I told him, yeah, that's because we weren't on the route. we were using a different route temporarily. So anyway, clicking along. We're getting a little bit of a break in the weather. It's still wet and a little bit drizzly, but it's not pouring rain like it was earlier, so we'll hope for the best. I know it's going to get ugly when we get over toward the bridge in a little bit, so I'll resume when we get there, and maybe we'll get to see that long overwater bridge on the Great Lakes. Well, still traveling around the outer edge of the lake. I'm not even sure what town we're in right now. I'm trying to look at the water and look at the road at the same time. They're not in the same direction. I guess I better look at the road, huh? Weather is kind of still off and on. I think it's going to be this way all day, judging by the forecast. So our good weather has finished out on us, I think. It's going to be drizzly and cold and crappy the rest of the day. Oh well. Par for the course. Oop, helps first gear. Seeing the lakes is pretty interesting. The Mackinac Bridge is going to be hopefully not a challenge. I hope it's going to be a nice view, but if it's raining and windy up there, then also good. Somebody went across the bridge early this morning in one of the support trucks and took a picture and sent it to the group. I need to go looking in the forum and see if it's there, or see if it's in the Discord. But it was awesome looking. Awesome as in ominous. There was this huge rolling storm front, big wall cloud with, draping curtain beneath it of rain and nasty just off of the bridge. So hope that's not there when we get there. Anyway, it's another road report. Keep checking in. I'm trying to save battery today because I've only got one more battery that's charged for the GoPro, so I've got to ration myself.
It's actually that one hard. Take a picture of that.
What?
Take a picture of heart.
Oh, is that it?
heart. Oh, no, that's it. That's it. I mean, that's the picture that they have. Never mind.
The general store, yeah. Okay, so we just finished first check-in of the day. 96 miles, I don't know what it was, 90 something miles to get here for the photo. We still don't have comms, but we're getting along okay. And now we're ready to head on out. Adrian is our point navigator, leading point for us. He's running Google Maps, we're running the GPSs. And hopefully his routes are saving us a few miles because we're jumping off of the main track quite a few times. So anyway, so okay to that. Close that. And off again. Off again we go. Pretty cool. Good Heart Studios. Okay. Close. Go away. Close. Go away. I know about deer. Oh dear. This looks like a one-way road, but I don't think it is. I think it... Sorry, I've got the hiccups. I think this is a two-way. There's just no divider. It's very pretty. Flat pavement. Reasonably good. And, only stripes on each side, nothing down the middle. Okay then, hammer down. Adrian's walking away. Nope, it's definitely a two-way road. It's a bit narrow for a two-way, but I guess as long as everybody's paying attention, it's okay. I noticed that we're really walking away from Scooter Chef in the corners. I don't know if his bike is squirrely or if the wheel and tire size makes a big difference, but we're able to just take these corners flat out on the Cubs, barely even let off the throttle. Usually when the corners are marked for, let's say, 30, we're taking them at about 45. When they're marked for 40 or 45, we're taking them closer to that speed, but a little faster, usually 50-ish, pretty much flat out for all practical purposes, because we're carrying these trailers and they're limited to about 53, so we barely have to slow down. Cubs handle really well. Better without the trailers, but they still handle pretty well. Pretty area for me. These are the ones that we watch out for, the 20-mile-an-hour corners, 15-mile-an-hour corners. Usually they're not kidding. They're real tight. They'll be downhill. Ooh, that's gravel. They'll be downhill off camber or something like that. Even that gravel right back there. Cub handled it pretty well. It was slipping the front end, but didn't really get out of shape. I suppose if you were ham-fisted with the brake or inexperienced, it could catch you out, but it does pretty well. light and these roads are wet, so the gravel kind of disguises itself. It just looks like a rough pavement right until your tire goes woo. Google is leading us in the right direction. We are really far behind today. We left late and just a little slow getting started this morning because of the rain, and we had to break down our stealth camp. So I'm not sure how we're going to do in the point standings today. It's pointing. I don't know what this is. Yeah, this is turning. I'm not sure what the point standings are. We were 10th and 11th the first day, and 9th and 10th yesterday, I think. I can't keep track of the days. We've done 3 days. I don't know. I don't know what our standings were yesterday. I haven't really looked. But we moved up a spot, both of us respectively, 9 and 10. Again, I don't really care about the points and the scoring, because I know we have a snowball's chance in hell of winning. Everybody else would have to break down for us to win. And I don't think all the Cubs are going to break down. The Cubs would probably be the last men standing, last ladies standing. These things are just so reliable, and we can take a beating and keep on going forever. Benchy, he's traveling lightweight, so he's definitely going to win if everybody else fails. We would probably be right behind him. I think the other Cubs could do just as well. It's just a matter of routing and not screwing up in your directions, and gas stops, fuel stops. We were carrying our fuel with us because we have these trailers, so we've got a bit of an advantage there in the time savings thing. We can fuel and not get stuck at a gas pump and talking to people and things like that. So we just stop on the side of the road wherever we need to, fill, and keep on going. Anyway, I'm going to save this battery. We're just going to be doing more of this. I'll record it when we get to the bridge, probably. So, the edge of the lake. That's a big old lake. That's a nice little camping spot, or whatever that is. It's like private land. Bought themselves a little stamp of land and put an RV on it. Ooh, the road turns to crap. It was a really nice road, and now it just turns straight to Pothole City. Oof. The road was great right up to here. What the hell? So we're coming up on the Mackinac Bridge. We just did our checkpoint at the trading post back there. I don't know if it was a checkpoint or a bonus point, but whatever. And coming up to the bridge here, so we're going to see how windy and crazy it is up top. We're hearing all kinds of reports that it's just sketchy on a bike. We'll find out. Weather hasn't really let up. We had some dry roads for a little while, but as far as the mist and the rain, it's continuing, as you can probably see on the lens here. I had to put my phone away because I have a cracked lens on my camera on the back side of the phone. And now we're back to good roads. What is up with this, man? Why don't they fix that crap back there? Anyway, the lens gets water in it through that little crack, and the water vapor fogs up the inside of the lens, and I'm sure it's slowly contaminating that lens in there. But anyway, when it's raining like this, I have to put it away because it's just going to be useless for taking pictures, and I kind of need to take the pictures for my check-ins. So without those, I'm well and truly screwed. Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay. So here we are. I'm assuming this is the Mackinac Bridge. I have not been here before. Looks like it. I'm going to have to go digging in my pocket for money because, as I understand, this is a toll kind of bridge. And it's a big one. Oh, it's a big one. It's supposed to be one of the country's largest suspension bridges or something along that line. So here we go. And I can tell you it is windy already. We got lots of lake effect weather going on. And an RV is going across it, so I guess we can do it. Wow, check out the water. It's beautiful, but it's really gorgeous when this is sunny. Ooh, yeah, here comes the wind. Oh yeah, it's windy up here. The sign said trucks and buses, no passing. RV passed us and now he's hitting the brakes. That's not nice. I guess everybody's hitting the brakes. Wow, check out the clouds. I'll see if I can find the picture that people sent to us this morning of the weather. It was pretty crazy. Giant storm clouds just looming over the bridge. It was much uglier than this. Let's see if we can get over. These big rigs are going slow. They know the game. It's windy, so we're going to get blown around quite a bit. And these trailers behind us, they do push on the bike quite a bit. But hopefully it's not going to get to where it's dangerous. Alright, third gear pinned open. And that was one giant structure. It's windy. Wow. Dusty, dusty. Loaded trucks, 20. Speed limit is 45. I don't think we're going to have a problem with that. Okay, so you got the metal grating and all that, so I guess stay away from the left lane on motorcycles. Wow, this is one serious structure. those are sketchy. These skinny little tires on the Cub, they can get sucked into those grooves. Luckily, it's kind of coming this direction, so because it's coming from the northwest. Buddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dialing in a lean. Speed in fourth gear, and this is downhill. That wind is serious. And now we got all the traffic down the base of the bridge, I guess, for toll. Yeah, I guess this is the toll gate down here. This will be slow going. Hey, XT250. All right, boy, they've got that thing squatted down all the way. Starting to put my feet down. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. No footer. No footer. A little tricky with the wind pushing on us from the side. You don't know how much lean to dial in, and don't know when that gust is going to stop, and then suddenly you're leaning too far. Oh, no footer. No footer. No footer. No footer. No footer. No footer. Roll. 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 Oh crap! I'm gonna have to put my foot down. Now I put my foot down. All right. I got down to 1 mile an hour. That's pretty good. No footer. Can you do it? Can you do it? Well, still no footer. Man, I'm going so slow. I'm surprised it even registers 1 mile per hour. I'm getting like half a mile per hour. Now I gotta put my foot down. And of course, it's starting to rain again. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. This is gonna be a whole lot of this for the next 10 minutes, probably getting up to this toll gate. Then I gotta go digging in my pockets. Okay, here we are. I was right. It was about 10 minutes later. It's a slow line, slow crawl all the way up here. And the left lane is not the one to take. Always take the right lane because it splits off and goes this way. And you get multiple lanes breaking out to the right. That's why the right lane was moving so much better. So, anybody coming over this? That's how you do it.
Pull forward, buddy.
Okay. Coming. He's coming. Gotta get my glove back on now. Okay, so we made it through there. Long and slow. That was at least a 10-minute wait in that queue. We probably would have been there 5 minutes faster had we gotten in that right lane and done that little secret. But we didn't, so we didn't. Uh-oh. You go, van. You're going to be much faster than us. Go, go, go. Gas. Hit it. Are we turning? Oh, yes, we are turning. Okay, then. Well, that part of it's done. Oh, that was about... I don't think there's much to record from here out because we've got 170 miles to our next checkpoint. Ugh. This slog is gonna suck. Windy up here, and probably not a lot to see. But I'll record if there's something interesting. For right now, it's just more roads, more highway, and I think most of this is going to be highway. So not a lot of twisty, interesting stuff. It's just boring. But we'll see. If I find something neat, I'll record. Otherwise, catch you on the other side. So just on the north side of that bridge, you know, the weather is totally different. It's amazing what the lake does. Anyway, I don't know where we are. Northern Michigan. Keep seeing these pasties, something pasties. Aren't pasties nipple clamp and nipple covers? Nipple clamps. Nipple covers? Pasty. Pastry. Put an R in there, it's a pastry. Pasty, that's what you stick over your nipples if you're a dancer, right? Anywho. Here we are, blocking traffic. Best we can do. Full tilt boogie. Pinned out, doing 51, coming into the wind up these hills. And ooh, Lord, is it windy today. We got gusts 25 to 30. It's quite something. Anyway, there we are. Rolling. I'm listening to music in my head. You might be able to hear it. If you can, then I'll probably have to strike this audio. But George Thorogood and the Destroyer is blasting away in my ears. Good stuff. Check out this view. Wow. Look at that. Hold my helmet over here and look at the road. 43, can't gain an inch. We're gonna have to downshift. And this is flatland right here. We're just going into about a 25-mile-an-hour headwind. Woo, buddy. Yep, it's time to downshift to third, I think. You can see the flag up in the wall. It is windy. Northwest. We're going right into the wind. I was right. The wind was coming from the northwest. Ugh. 25 plus. Yikes. Sure is pretty. I'm going to draft him and take him on the downhill. He's going to run out of fuel before I do, but I'm going to be right up with him, stopping on the side of the road here in a minute. He's got to be out of fuel almost. 56, that's about all I can get into the wind. And now he's going to try to draft me and catch up. With this little bitty windscreen, I have to scrunch down and get my helmet kind of in line with the shape of the screen and get my shoulders out of the wind, and I can pick up about 5 miles an hour. He's got that barn door. He can't get rid of that barn door. He may have dropped off already because another car passed him. I'm going to stop here. Roadside park. That's a safer place for me to stop to fuel up. I'm going to go around in a circle. Stage up in the back. And you guys are listening to George Thorogood. Probably have to cut that. He's following me in. And I will avail myself of the restroom while I'm here. Yeehaw. Okay, fuel stop, bio brake, all in one. Agree. Of course I agree. Okay, Adrian and I are headed out. We took about a 15-minute bio and fuel break here. Ate a granola bar, banana, and refilled our tanks, bellies and bikes, and we fixed our comms. I don't know what was up with them. They just had to be powered off and powered back on, and they started talking to each other. So something went weird with the pairing modes, and they got lost. Even though they were both in DMC, they wouldn't talk. So whatever. And you'd do the pairing repeatedly, and it would say paired. Or grouping success is what it would say, but we still couldn't hear each other. Anyway, we reset that. Now we're back on the road. We shed the rain gear because it's hot as hell. And Murphy's Law says as soon as we do that, it's going to start raining on us again. So we'll find out. But it feels good to get that pressure cooker off of my already wet legs. So now it's 127 miles to our next checkpoint. So that means we're stopping again for fuel somewhere along the way. Adrian said that he's just about out in his reserve tank, so we're going to have to make it a proper fuel stop with a fuel station. So I've still got 3 gallons, probably. At least 2.5. So, on the road, here we go. Holding up traffic again already. I see him behind me. And my jacket's puffing up. I gotta zip my outer shell. Okay, well, if we weren't making slow enough progress, now there's a 1-lane road on this Highway 2 or whatever this is. Traffic stopped. We've been seeing traffic going the other way for quite a while, so I don't know how long the queue is ahead of us, but basically everybody that's been fighting to pass us forever is now stopped waiting just like we are. There's no making time on this highway today for us or anybody else. So, I'm off the bike. I'm leaving it sit there running for a minute, but I'm about to turn it off because I don't know how long this queue is going to last. Oh, goody. It's good to stand up off the bike, though. My butt needs a rest. Airhawk is helping, but can only do so much. That's my oil tank. Yeah. This thing's about 20 degrees low. When I pull the stats off of the computer, off the PowerVision 3, it reads about 30 degrees higher. Oh, hey, good. It's starting to roll. Cool. Here we go. I just went to 1 bar. Okay, so this was the clog. 1-lane road. Looks like they're doing asphalt and, yeah, okay. Digging it up, putting it back. Actually, looks like they're making a turn or a driveway thing there. Another lane is what this looks like. On both sides. Probably to support the shopping center. Oh, it's a casino, sorry. This wasn't one of our stops, was it, Adrian? We had a casino on the list. Okay. Okay, just checking. Because that's definitely a casino, and I remember a casino on the list. Okay, it's a different one. All right. On this side too. Busy highway to be stuck down to 1 lane. We passed a couple of signs that said byway, so this is one of the nation byways. There's a lot of truck traffic on it. Commercial trucks. The weather has gotten much nicer, and we're still crushing along on Highway 2 up here, holding up traffic as usual. The best we can get into this wind is 52 to 54, and sometimes we're dropping down, barely maintaining 46, 47 miles an hour on record. So the wind is just brutal today. I don't know if this is normal up here, but 25 to 30 mile an hour winds, and we're just headed straight into it. It's crazy. Adrian's pulling a sail with that giant windscreen, and I can usually pull ahead of him a little bit, especially if I duck down and get my shoulders out of the wind. But little Cubs just don't have enough power. We're maintaining 50, barely. It's a 65 mile an hour highway with lots of power. So we actually have been riding the shoulder and waving people by us. Nobody has said thank you yet. I guess they're just annoyed at us. Oh well. Doing the best we can do. Yes, we're still on the main route. We got a left turn coming up. Is this the left? Yep. Yep. Another left. Looks like curve this and then a left. welcome to somewhere Wisconsin, everyone. I have no idea where we are, but we're on the back roads off of the main track again, and trying to make up some lost time. This road's traveling pretty well. We're booking along 60 miles an hour. Pavement's good. Got the sun out of our eyes. We were traveling into the sun for a while, but we are headed to our next checkpoint, which is a gentleman's club, apparently. Hopefully I'll have some battery in the camera for that. Yeah, so farmland. Don't know what that is. Farmland. Farm. Horses. One of them had purple hair. What was that? Okay. Well, haven't checked in much today because we're tired. I'm cranky. It's been another 500 day in the saddle. Not 500 miles yet. Still have about 100 to go. A little less than 100. About 95 miles to go. 2 more checkpoints as far as I know, and yeah, we're ready for this day to be done. We won't be arriving at the hotel until probably 8-ish, and we gained an hour today because we went back in time. Time zone changed. So we burned that hour riding instead of sitting somewhere licking our wounds or drinking beer or anything else. It's been a long day. The weather did get better though, I have to say. Much better. This is fantastic riding weather right here. It's crisp, it's clear, it's pretty dry, and we're not fighting the fog, rain, and crap that we were before. So, anyway. Back to riding. Great idea. Stretch the legs. It's pretty country out here. Negative. We've been off track for several miles. As soon as we turned off of the highway back there on that county road, we were off track. But it sure seemed to travel better than the one that we were on. We just did our next stop, and it's Texas Jay's Gentlemen's Club. Okay. Some interesting yard art out here. Yeah, he's not in Texas anymore. Good to go. Be careful getting out of the gravel. It's very marbly. Boy, that looks like a rundown establishment. It's hard to say. Okay, that's not on the official track, but we'll take it. Ooh, that sun's bright. How many?